Hey everyone, it's Amy, Old Book New Look. Today is Tuesday, January 31st. I'm really sorry I didn't get on last week or again last week. I Things have been super crazy. I've had a lot going on and had some family visiting this weekend and it's been crazy. But so I'm sorry, but it is what it is. So I am officially 6 months post-op. I was officially 6 months post-op on the 25th, and I've lost almost 140 pounds from my highest weight. Um, and I feel so excited and in awe and proud about that. So it's good. It's a time to celebrate. Um, I'll give you some numbers. Last time I talked to you, I was at 193.5. Last Monday, not yesterday, but the Monday before, I had weighed in at 193.5 pounds. So I was at a stall last week. And I kind of noticed that the stall happened at around the same time of the month that it did the last time, if you know what I mean. And sure enough, later in the week, that time of the month came for me. And then I lost weight again this week. So I think it was kind of driving me nuts because I knew that I was doing everything I was supposed to be nutritionally and exercise wise. Hadn't changed a thing from what I'd been doing, you know, weeks prior and lost 2 or more pounds a week. So when you hit a stall and you know you're doing everything right, getting all your water in, getting all your protein, getting your vitamins, doing the right calorie amount, doing eating the right types of foods, getting more than enough exercise, it can be frustrating. But I really think that there are some things that you just can't control, and sometimes your body needs to catch up, or sometimes you've got other things going on in your body where you retain fluid or whatever. And so I think that was the case for me last week. We'll test my theory again next month. But anyway, so this week, yesterday, I weighed in at 190.9 pounds. So that's a loss of 2.6 pounds for the week. Been kind of tweaking some things. When I talked to you last, I had done that Q&A video, or the answer to that question about what types of things I eat, how much, calories and protein and all that stuff that I get in. And I had mentioned that I wanted to tweak my breakfast to get away from the chobani every morning. And so I did that after I made that video, the week of my stall actually, and or the week leading up to my stall. And I didn't try. Some people made some really good suggestions about trying Tirani syrup in the yogurt, and trying Splendo with fruit and stuff. And I didn't do that just because, first of all, I can't find Tirani. It's not convenient for me to get Tirani. They don't carry it at my grocery store at my Hannaford. I think they might carry it at Walmart, but Walmart is the next town over. I don't go there very often. I don't need to go there, so I'm not going to go out of my way to get a syrup that I don't really need. So what I did instead, I was in the grocery store with this in mind, wanting to try some different things for breakfast, and I came up with two things to try out. The first thing I totally put on the back burner, I do like cottage cheese, but after surgery, I had eaten so much pureed cottage cheese that I got sick of it and said, okay, I'm not touching that for a while, and totally forgot about it. So I haven't eaten cottage cheese at all since maybe like a month post-op. I stopped eating it. So I picked some up. I was like, oh, this has great calorie to protein ratio. Let's give this a try. So I got the low fat, and I think it's like for half a cup, it's 90 calories and something like 14 grams of protein, which is excellent calorie to protein ratio. I like cottage cheese. I love the taste of it. I love the texture of it. And, I put a little, sometimes I put some onion powder in it to give it a little flavor. I guess in some stores you can get, like I think Hood makes a chive and onion low-fat cottage cheese, but they don't carry it at my Hannaford. My Hannaford drives me nuts. It's a small town, small store, so they don't carry as much as other places. But anyway, I've seen on MyFitnessPal that there's people use that. So I'd like to find that too, but again, I'm not going to go out of my way for something that I don't really need. So I just flavor it with some onion powder, or another thing I did, the second thing that I picked up was eggs. I had stopped doing eggs for a while just because it was giving me trouble in the bathroom, you know, with constipation. There, I said it. So I kind of laid off the eggs for a while, but I'm doing again now that I'm eating more fruit and stuff. I've got a lot more fiber in my diet, so I don't think it's a problem. It hasn't been a problem yet since I started using them again. So I've done my eggs the way that I did them before, which I made a video on a while back if you want to look. But I also started making like regular omelets in a fry pan. And what I tried, because I'd seen other people do this on Facebook and I'd never tried this before, is I put one egg, a quarter cup of cottage cheese, my low-fat cottage cheese, and then put some veggies in it. And I thought it was delicious. I never in my life would have thought to put cottage cheese in an omelet, but it makes it nice and it gives it a really good texture, makes it nice and thick, and it tastes just like a regular omelet. You can't taste the cottage cheese in it. It's got great protein, and I like it a lot. So anyway, those are the two things that I've tried out this week. I haven't touched a Chobani for I don't know how long. And I might have one every once in a while for a treat, but I'm really liking my new breakfasts. And I also wanted to mention that I've been experimenting with things, and I found out that at first I was doing one egg in my omelet, one whole egg, and I found that in logging my food online, if I did 2 egg whites instead of one whole egg, it cuts the calories almost in half, but the protein count stays the same. So I was like all excited when I figured that out. So now I do 2 egg whites instead of one whole egg in my omelet, and still tastes great. Still put my cottage cheese in there and my veggies. Sometimes I sprinkle a little low-fat shredded cheese on top, and it's a good start to my day with good calorie to protein ratio. So anyway, I had my 6-month post-op appointment with my bariatric center. 6-month post-op appointment, and I met with a nutritionist and the nurse practitioner there. And it went great. They were so stoked about my weight loss and how things have been going and my exercise level and all the things that I'm doing physically. And I was telling them about it, and I was so excited about it, and I could see that they were excited for me, and they calculated my BMI for me, which I could easily do online, but I just haven't done it. And it's at 31. And when I started, my BMI was at 53 point something. So that's amazing. They were really happy with that. They said that they don't normally see that type of BMI from their patients until they're like a year out. So when they said that, I was so, I was proud of myself. Like I really feel awesome about that, and feel like I've done a really good job, and it just gives me, even more motivation to keep going. And I mean, not that I need it really. I mean, I'm happy. I'm excited about the things that I can do, and how my life has changed. My quality of life is so much better. So I'm stoked, and there's no doubt in my mind that I'm gonna get to my goal weight. No doubt in my mind. I'm gonna lose all the excess weight that I want to lose. So it's exciting. Let's see. While I was there, they asked me to be a guest speaker at one of the support groups for newly post-op. Actually, I'm not sure if they're all post-op. There might be some people that are pre-op patients. Yeah, now that I think of it, it's pre-op patients. Because I go to the support group that's newly post-op. Anyway, so I'm going to be a guest speaker actually tomorrow night. I'm excited about that and kind of nervous. Just kind of trying to think about what I should say, because I could blab on and on and on about stuff, but I'm trying to think of what pre-op patients would really want to hear about. Anyway, so I'm excited about that. Some other things, I made a list because there's so much that's been going on. I needed to write things down to make sure I remembered to say stuff. But I had to get new workout pants this past week. My workout pants were an XL size, and I had to get mediums. My pants, my shirts, I don't mind wearing baggy shirts when I work out. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't get in the way for the most part. But my pants, it was to the point where I was doing Zumba and my pants were falling off of me. I kept having to yank them up, and there were some close calls where my pants almost ended up around my ankles. And I'm like, yeah, that's enough. It's, I'm trying not, I can't spend a lot of money on clothes right now, and I don't have a lot of success looking at Goodwill stores. I've looked several times and just am not able to find stuff that either I would wear or that's in the right size, or is what I need. I'm not going to go to Goodwill and buy a bunch of stuff that I don't need. I'd rather save my money and spend it on stuff that I really need when I need it. So I went and bought some inexpensive workout pants at, I think, JCPenney, and they were on sale. I got 2 pair, and they were mediums. And it's funny because I'm going into the dressing room, and I brought larges with me. Not even thinking that they would be too big, but they were. And so I'm wearing them right now. I'm wearing their spandex. But I thought if I got spandex, then they would last me a little longer, maybe. I wouldn't shrink out of them as fast. But anyway, I love them. They make me feel like a skinny bitch. And I've danced in them a couple times. I feel really good. I feel confident in them, and kind of makes me feel even more confident with pants that fit me and look good on me when I'm exercising. And I don't know, it's awesome. So maybe I'll throw a clip in at the end of me shaking it in my new pants. Don't laugh at me. Okay. On the exercise front, I also wanted to mention I signed up for 2 more 5Ks. I think I've mentioned this before. I signed up for a 5K on St. Patty's Day. I'm doing a 5K or for St. Patty's Day. I don't think it's actually on St. Patty's Day. But anyway, doing my first 5K then. I'm excited about it. I've been working to do, I haven't been able to do a full 5K on the treadmill only because I have half an hour on my treadmills at the Y. You're only allowed half an hour. So I haven't gotten up to a 5K yet, but I've done 2 miles. The other day I did 2 miles in 24 minutes. So I think that's pretty good. I gotta get my butt outside though, and be running outside. It's snowing today. I can't get out there. You know, this is the problem in Maine. Why did I sign up for a 5K in the middle of winter? I don't know. But I haven't gotten my butt outside to run yet, and I need to. I need to get off the treadmill and outside. Kind of nervous about it. I'm not, you guys know I'm a novice at this running thing. I'm a little nervous about running outside in the elements, you know, with ice and snow and stuff, but there are some walking paths in the town that I live in that are paved and they do plow them. So I have to get through the excuses and just do it. But anyway, so back on track, 5K in March. I have my girlfriend, one of my best friends from high school, coming up to run it with me from Massachusetts. She's coming up to do that with me. And my Zumba instructor, I'm so excited, signed up for it. So she's doing it with me. And my husband said he'd do it with me. So I'm super stoked. And so this past week I signed up for 2 more. I have one April 7th, which is the day after my birthday. Excited about that. And another one in May, kind of middle of May. I think it's May 12th. I'm going down to Massachusetts to do one with my friend. And so I've got 3 5Ks planned. And my Zumba instructor has talked me into doing a half marathon in October. I don't know, it's kind of scary, but I'm excited too. I hadn't planned on doing a half marathon until next year. I was like, you know, I'm going to do 5Ks this year, maybe 10K. And then next year my goal will be half marathon. But, you know, she's talked me into it. You know, obviously I'm probably not going to be able to run the entire thing, but that's okay. I have to get through this mentally, that it's okay for me I don't have to set wicked high standards for myself. I don't know, I like setting really high standards for myself and meeting them, but I'm telling myself it's okay. Obviously it's okay for me not to run an entire half marathon my first time. Duh, Amy, hello. Anyway, I'm excited. We'll see what happens. All right, what else? I think that's everything. I wonder how long this video is. But I am going to make another video tonight after my daughter goes to bed. My husband has to work late tonight, so I'm going to have time to make another video. I'm going to answer another question that someone had sent me. I think I'm actually going to group it into 2 questions that I'm going to answer in this video because they're somewhat related. Exercise related, actually. So that's it for today. I hope you guys have a great week. I will see you next week and talk to you later. Bye.